Dear students, welcome to MSBT online learning program, MSBT Lead Learning at Your Doorstep. I am Mrs. Rita Vora, lecturer in Thakur Polytechnic, Mumbai. In the previous session, we have discussed about the Boolean processor and the power saving options of 8051 microcontroller. In this session, we shall discuss about the two types of memories of 8051. What is the learning objective? The learning objective is to describe the memory organization of 8051 with a neat sketch. At the end of the session, you should be able to answer questions like explain the memory structure of 8051 IC. The contents. We shall first talk about the introduction to memory organization of the 8051 microcontroller IC, the program memory, its data memory, the register banks, the special function registers, and finally the stack. Concept map. The concept map shows the two types of memories in case of 8051 microcontroller, which are the data memory and the program memory. So let's talk about the memory organization of 8051 microcontroller. The 8051 microcontroller follows the Harvard architecture and hence it has the separate program memory and the data memory. The program memory ROM is used for permanent saving the programs which is to be executed, whereas the data memory or the RAM memory is used for temporarily storing and keeping the intermediate results and the variables. Program memory. The 8051 microcontroller has inbuilt 4 kilobytes of internal ROM, and this can be further expanded up to 64 kilobytes of memory. The microcontroller handles the external memory based on the logical state of the EA external access pin. When the external access pin is high, in that case, the microcontroller executes first the program from the built-in internal memory and then from the external program memory. The address for the internal program memory is from 0000 hex to 0FFF hex, whereas for the external memory, the address is from 1000 hex to FFF hex. When the external access pin is low, in this case the microcontroller completely ignores the internal program memory. So with the 16-bit address bus, all the 64K locations are accessed from the external memory. In both cases, port 0 and port 2 are used for data and address transmission, and so they cannot be used as the IO ports. Also, the pins ALE address latch enable and PSEN program store enable are used to access the external memory. Data memory. The data memory of 8051 is 128 bytes, which is the internal RAM. It is organized into three major areas. The first one is the registered banks, which is bank 0, 1, 2, 3 from 00 hex to 1F hex. The first 32 bytes from the 00 hex address to 1F hex address of internal RAM, they constitute 32 working registers. They are organized into 4 banks of 8 registers each, which can be seen in the highlighted diagram. The 4 register banks are numbered 0 to 3 and are consisting of 8 registers named R0 to R7, which again you can see in the diagram. Each register can be addressed by the name or by its RAM address. Only one register bank is in use at a time. The bits RS0 and RS1 in the program status word determines which bank of register is currently in use. The registered banks, when not selected, can be used as general purpose RAM. On reset, the bank 0 will be selected. Bit addressable area is from 20 hex to 2F hex. The 8051 provides 16 bytes of bit addressable area, which can be seen in the highlighted part of the diagram. It occupies the RAM byte addresses from 20 hex to 2F hex, which forms a total of 16 multiplied by 8, which is equal to 128 addressable bits. This addressable bits are specified by its addresses 00 hex to 07 hex. We can also read a byte from the address 20 hex to 2F hex. The RAM area above the bit addressable area from 30 hex to 7F hex is called as the general purpose RAM. This can also be seen in the highlighted part of the diagram. It is addressable as byte. Registered banks. Here you can see the registered banks and their RAM addresses in detail. So if we are talking about bank 0, the bank 0 R0 register will have the address as 00 hex, whereas the R0 register of bank 1 will have the address as 08 hex. The R0 register of bank 2 has the address as 10 hex, whereas the R0 register of bank 3 has got the address as 18 hex. Students, it's now time to attempt the MCQ set 1. The special function registers. The upper 128 bytes, that is the locations from 80 hex to 0FF hex, are reserved for the special function registers. The special function registers includes the ports P0, P1, P2, P3, the accumulator A, register B, the control registers, the timer registers, the interrupts control registers, which are IE and IP, serial communication controls, the SBUF and SCON, and the program status word. These are addressed using the direct address. So here in this chart, you can see the addresses of the various special function registers, which are in the upper 128 bytes of the RAM, which is from 80 hex to 0FF hex. So let's now talk about the stack and the stack pointer. The stack area in 8051 can always be implemented in the internal data memory. The stack pointer register is used by the 8051 to hold an internal RAM address that is called as the top of the stack. The stack array can reside anywhere on the on-chip RAM. The stack pointer is initialized to 07 hex after a reset. This causes the stack to begin at the location 08 hex. But when all the register banks are being used, the stack location will be in the range of 30 hex to 7F hex, as you can see in the diagram. In that case, the stack pointer will be initialized at 2F hex. Students, it's now time to attempt the MCQ set 2. So we can summarize that the 8051 has got 128 bytes of internal RAM and 4 kilobytes of internal ROM. External memory up to 64 kilobytes can be added using suitable circuitry. Thank you, students.